Hola amigos, this is Miss Cortez again with our math assignment for Monday. I'm very ready for a new week of online teaching and learning. I hope you're ready too. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. I hope you had a good weekend, that you enjoyed being at home with your family. Let's start. Make sure you have your math countdown ready on the page that says Monday, March the 30th, okay? Remember that on this video, you're going to see all the steps and the answers for each of those 6 questions that we have on this paper. Okay, let's start. Remember that whatever answers you find on the paper here, you need to upload them to our Google Classroom form so I can see that you completed the assignment. Doing it on paper is not enough. I will not be able to know that you actually did it. So once you have your answers here, you upload them into our Google form. Let's start. Look at the table below. We have student name and score. We have 3 students here, Belinda, Lillian, and Kwanda. The question here is, which compares Kwanda's score to Belinda's score? So the question is only about these 2 students. I'm going to highlight them in the table too. Belinda, her score is 29,367, and Kwanda's score is 29,370. Okay, so we have those 2 numbers. Remember that when we compare numbers, we're going to start checking on the left side. It means the 10,000s, the thousands here, hundreds, tens, and ones. Let's start checking these 2 numbers. 10,000s, they are the same, 2 and 2. 1,000, it's the same, yet they have 9 and 9. Hundreds is the same, 3 and 3. And when we get to the tens, we see that Belinda has a 6 right here, and Kwanda has a 7. So in that moment, we know that Kwanda's number is greater than Belinda's number, okay? Now we need to find basically an answer that says this. 29,370 is going to be greater than 29,367. That's basically what we need to do now, is finding again an answer that says this. 29,370 is greater than this number. Let's start checking our options to see which one says that. Letter A says that this number is greater than this number here. I think we already found the answer that is correct, but I'm going to put a question mark here to check the others. Letter B, okay, the comparison is true, but we have a number that is for Lillian, and Lillian is not part of the comparison, so it is not correct. The comparison is true, but again, amigos, you shouldn't even be looking at this number because it's not part of the question. The same happens on letter C. We have a number we don't need, so automatically I'm going to discard that option. And letter D is saying that 29,370 is less than 29,367. We know it is not true because it's actually greater than, so it's not correct. And we have found the first answer. So it should be letter A. Okay, let's go for number 2. Number 2, Mrs. Let me just make it a bit bigger for you right here. Okay. There you go. Mrs. Whipple is going to buy bicycles for each of her 9 grandchildren. Okay. If she pays $79 for each bicycle, how much she will pay in all? Remember that most of the times when the question says each and it gives you 2 numbers, you have to multiply. So let me do my multiplication here. I'm going to do 79 times 9. And amigos, we are going to use the 9s right here. So let me just remind you the trick for the 9s. How to do the trick for the 9s, because I just love this trick. On the first column, you're going to go from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And you're going to go back up right there. You're going to go all the way up, again from 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you know how much I love that trick, amigos. So again, here we have the tables of 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. So let's just find the answers here. 9 times 9 is 81. I can see it here because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is an 81. And I'm going to write it right here. Before I go to the next number, I need to anchor my 0 here. And then I go 9 times 7 is 63. I can see it right here. Okay. And then I'm going to put 6 and 3. Make sure those numbers are aligned. They need to be aligned, the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. In the hundreds, we only have a 6. We don't have anything on top. And now I'm ready to add. So I'm going to put my addition symbol here. 1 plus 0 is 1. 8 plus 3, that is 11. That's correct. So 1, and I carry 1. Make sure I can see on your paper that you carry the number 1. So put it inside a box. And 1 plus 6 is 7. So my answer should be 711. So letter F should be the correct one. This is not the number I need. This is not the number I need. And this one is not either. So letter F should be the right answer. And check. We're ready with number 2. Let's go to number 3 right now. This one right here. So let me just make the screen a bit smaller this time, because this problem takes a lot of space in our paper, right? Number 3 says, 4 students were given 3 minutes to solve as many math problems as possible. Maya solved 42. So Maya solved 42 problems. Akil solved 18 more problems than Maya. And Ping and Kyle solved 120 problems combined. Remember, combined means the two of them together, okay? So let me just make a table right here so I know what I'm doing here. I know that Maya has 42. Akil, it says that Akil solved 18 more than Maya. I'm using my pencil again just to make sure that I'm reading carefully. So what I have to do is do 42 plus 18. I'm going to do it right here on the side. So make sure I can also see that on your paper that you're following all the steps. So 42 plus 18. Right there, we have these two numbers. 2 plus 8, that is 10, so 0, and I carry 1. Make sure you carry the number so I can see the box there that you carried. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 1 more, that is 6, okay? So the answer for Akil should be 60, as we can see it right there. So that should be, Akil has 60, and then I know that Ping and Kyle, the two of them, have 120 combined. I don't know the exact number for each of them, but I know that there are 120 combined. Okay, let me move this table right here. Oops, sorry. Let me move this table here to the side, to the bottom part here. And then we can see that the table goes from 0 to 72 in all the cases, and it's counting by 12. So 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and 72. Because it is counting by 12, then I know that between the 0 and the 12, there is a line right at the middle. It means that each line should be a 6, okay? So 6 more. So there should be 0, 6, 12, 18 right here. Okay, 18 on this line right here. 24 plus 6 more, that is 30. So this line right here should be a 30. Okay, I hope you can see my 30 there. This one is 36. The next one is, again, I add 6. So 36 plus 6 more, that is 42. So this one should be a 42 right here. Then is 48, that we already have it. 48 plus 6 more, that is 54. 5, 4. Then we have 60, and this one is easy. 60 plus 6 more, that is 66. I'm going to put it right here just to make sure I can see it. Amigos, please make sure that on the paper you're following this. I'm not going to do it in each of them, but you should be doing it in each of them just to make sure that you have the right answer. Now, first let's start checking on Maya. Maya has 42. So let's see if the first option says 42. Maya is right here. The bar ends right here, and that one says 48. So we know that this option cannot be correct. Because my first option is not correct, I know that the rest is not going to be correct either, but let me check the one from Akil, which should be 60. Clearly the bar goes beyond the 60, and it's actually 66, so this one is not correct either. I can already eliminate letter A. That is not the right option, so I'll cross it out. Letter B. Let's check if Maya has 42. This is 36 until here, and it has 6 more, so this one is 42. That's correct. Akil also has 60, so this one is correct right there. Now remember that it says that Ping and Kyle have 120 combined. So let me see how many Ping has right here. Ping has 72 on this bar, and Kyle has 12. You need to add those two numbers, 72 plus 12, and see if it gives you 120. Please make sure you add them. And when you do, you're going to notice that 72 plus 12, it gives you 84. So this one cannot be a good option. I'm going to cross it out. Let's move to letter C. Maya needs 42, remember? This one has it, that's correct. Akil needs 60. And here I only see 24. It's not correct. So I can already eliminate letter C. It's not a good option. Let's move to letter D. But before that, let me just move my box right here so we can see clearly that bar. Okay, so letter D, it says for Maya 42, that is correct. For Akil 60, that is correct too. Remember that Ping and Kyle, the two of them need to have 120. In this one, Ping has 72. I'm going to write it here so I know what I'm doing. And Kyle right here has 48. Okay, now we need to add these two numbers because remember it says combined. So when I add 72, let me do it right here on a small space, 72, plus 48. Let me add those two numbers. They should give me 120. So 2 plus 8, that's 10. So 0 and I carry 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 4 more is 12. That is very correct, amigos. I got 120 right there. Check. This is a correct answer. So letter D is the answer we need. Great job. Let's go to number 4. Okay. Right here, number 4, and let me also make it bigger so we can all read the problem number 4. Brian drew the model below. Let's check that model. It goes from 0 to 20 and it goes by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So let's see what it represents. The first jump is 4. Please write it there so you remember what we're doing here. Plus, because we're going to add the other line. The other jump, let's see how many is that. This is 2. Remember, each line is 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So 4 plus 12. That is the second jump. And then, amigos, remember that when the arrow goes this way, it goes in the opposite direction. That is a minus. And let's see minus what? Minus 2, 4, and 6. Minus 6 right there. Okay, I have already analyzed the model. And again, my answer should say something like this. 4 plus, wait, let me find my plus symbol here. Just going to write it then. Let me just erase this one here. Okay, I need something that says 4 plus 12 minus 6. But I should do this. 4 plus 12 minus 6. Right there. So letter F, 4 plus 16 minus 10. This one is not a good option. Letter G, 4 plus 12 minus 6. This one might be a good option. Letter H, 16 minus 10 minus 4. No, it doesn't have the numbers I need. And letter J, 4 times 4 minus 6. No, we don't have any times. So that's not a good option. And G is my correct choice. Okay. I hope you had that one correct. Number 5. Let me move this table a little bit here. So we know this is number 5. And number 5 says, the table shows a number of inches that are equivalent to different numbers of feet. So we are comparing inches and feet. Inches and feet. 2 feet equals 24 inches. 4 feet equals 48 inches. 5 feet equals 60 inches. Okay, so based on this, I need to find the pattern. 2 equals 24 right here. 4 equals 48 and 5 equals 60. So I know that what they're doing is that 1 foot equals 12 inches. Because when I multiply this number here times 12, 2 times 12, that is going to be 24, okay? So 2 times 12 is 24. Just to do that there, I'm going to create my tables of 12. Remember that tables is just adding the same number. So it should be 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, and the last number on the tables is 120. These are my tables of 12. So based on these tables of 12, let's check the answers. Letter A, it says that 6 times 12 equals 61. Is that true, amigos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not correct because 6 times 12 is 72. So this option is not correct. Letter B, it says that 6 equals 84. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's not correct either. We know that 6 times 12 is 72, so not correct. Letter C, 70 is the same as 7 times 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we know that 7 times 12 is 84. We have it right here, 84. Not correct. But with this option, we have found that letter D, 7 times 12 equals 84. So let me just change my color right there. That is an 84 right here, amigos. Okay. So please make sure you highlight right here that the right option should be letter D. 7 times 12 equals 84. Okay, we're about to finish here. Number 6 says, which figure has more vertices than faces? Okay, first let's remember that a vertex is where the lines meet or touch, and we can find them by putting a dot right there. I'm going to use my highlighter to put the dots right there. Remember, it says which figure has more vertices than faces. So the vertices, we're going to find them by using a small point. For example, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 vertices. Okay, let me write it right here. I'm going to write a V for vertices equals 7. And I'm going to write an F for faces. Let's see how many faces. This is going to put a dot on the faces that I see. 1. Wait, that's not really a dot, I'm sorry. Let me just erase right here, because this is not really a dot. Okay. Okay, let me just do again my vertex right there. And let's do a dot again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 faces. Let me see. 4, 5, 6, and 7, the one at the bottom right there. So again, 1, 2, 3, this one is 4, 5, 6, and the base, that's 7. So this one has 7 vertices and 7 faces. It does not have more vertices than faces, so I can eliminate it already. Letter G, let's check how many vertices first. And then we're going to check how many faces, okay? So V equals and F equals. Make sure you do this the same on your paper to show your strategies. Vertices, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 5 vertices. And let's see how many faces. 1, 2, 3 on this side, 4, and the base, 5. So it has 5 and 5. Again, it does not have more vertices than faces. Let's go for my cube on letter H. Let's see how many vertices and how many faces. Remember, you're using these strategies, so I know that you're following me. vertices equals and faces equal. Let's see how many vertices. I'm going to use my highlighter. That is 1, 2, 3, right here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the cube has 8 vertices. It means that the lines meet, the lines touch in 8 different points. The faces of a cube, it has 1 right here, 2 on this side, 3, 4 on the side of the back here, and then 1 base at the top, 1 at the bottom. So it has 6 faces. Okay. Well, this one might be the right option because it has more vertices and faces. But let's check the last option, letter J. V equals and F for faces equals. Okay, let's check the vertices right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 6 vertices right there. Let me write it here so I don't forget. And let's see how many faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It has the same number of vertices and faces. So you notice here that these pyramids, because they have a triangle and it looks like a pyramid, they have the same number of vertices and faces. 7 and 7, 5 and 5, 6 and 6. Okay. Whereas the cube, it has 8 vertices but only 6 faces, so that should be our right answer. So letter H is the right answer here. Okay, with this we have finished, amigos. Let me just make my screen smaller so you can see one more time all the answers that we found today. Those are the 6 answers from this paper. So just checking again one more time. Number 1 is A. Number 2 is F. Number 3, D. Number 4, G. 5, it was letter D. And 6, that was letter H. Okay, so with this we have finished the math class for today. Make sure I can see those answers in your Google form so you can have the assignment complete. And make sure also that you click on the attendance for just the form there in Google Classroom, okay? So again, attendance and your math countdown form. And that should be it for today for math. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow again for math and some science. Adios.